I didn't even know. I must have been muted this whole time. I did not know I was muted. I'm glad you said something because I wouldn't have been paying no attention. I ain't lying. I would have not paid no attention. There is a link for anybody who wants to join the live stream to come on in to hang out and politic real quick. You know, I ain't doing too much. I was live earlier. Like I say, my phone overheated and it was just a bad ordeal. I literally pulled up to the house, got back in the car after bringing the stuff upstairs for my mom, and yeah, it was a dead issue. It was a dead issue from there. But how's your Sunday going? My Sunday's been. The link is it's under my recent posts on my channel. Yeah, it's under my recent posts. If you want to join now, you can. If not, you can wait a little bit. I'm just chilling for the moment. I did. Okay, yeah. So when you get home or whatever, you know, but for the most part, we just here hanging out. Like my glasses are freaking. I need to get some new glasses because these ones here don't work right. I wouldn't say they don't work right because, well, I can't say they don't work right because at night my visibility goes to trash. Yeah, at nighttime my visibility goes to trash. You said yours are broken. Yeah, I gotta. But me personally, I have to really go and get a whole new eye exam and everything. So in due time, I'll be able to go get that eye exam. And I'm gonna have to set it for one of these early days when I get up before work. Yeah, mine does too in the night. And then especially from the glare from the other cars that come in. That glare, especially from the LEDs and HID headlights. Oh my God! Like you talking about being blinded? It's a struggle. Ash in the building. Salute. Gangland Mafia in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, Ashley, anytime you come in, hashtag that. Hashtag Gangland Mafia. You know, it's a community. You know, it's a community. Yes, indeed. Ash, I don't know if you. I'm pretty sure you sub to Elena's channel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. But you know, she has some dope content. I heard that en route. You know, what's your bus number? What side of town? What area they got you in today? Hello, Gangland Mafia. That girl just talk. Don't even listen. Are you in the 16? Oh, okay. I thought you was in the 18. I seen the 18 a little while ago. Why couldn't you read the chat? I seen you. We was at the where were you at? Was it like a little county fair or something? Yeah, I think I don't know. Like I don't I want to go to a theme park. Six Flags, everything like that. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be tomorrow, all over. I typically know where my first two pickups are gonna be, the first two drop offs, and then I think typically I'm gonna be stuck in that area all day. Oh yeah, so you was out there bright and blind. It was too bright and you was out there blinded. Yeah, that them 16s are brutal. They need to get rid of all the old buses, I swear. But I guess they gonna ride them till the wheels fall off. Uh-huh. See, you came over to Sunset. You got to drive them new babies. Now you over there, Simmons driving them the old ones. Yeah, that's the main reason why I went over to to Sunset because they had the newer buses. Now, not saying like those don't break down as well because every bus is going to have its day where it breaks down, but I have less breakdowns. I will have out like a blinker out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or the AC may not work and I have to bring it into maintenance. But as far as like a bus actually breaking down on me and I was on the side of the road, it was one time. Oh yeah, that's one thing they gonna make sure of. It's hot, they gonna make sure the ACs is blowing. To the others that's in the chat, man, y'all just tapping in, man. Welcome, man. Uh, to be part of the Gangland Mafia community. Please if you will, sub to the channel. Um, Always like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Support the cause. I'm on the road to 1,700 subscribers. Well, really, actually, I'm on the road to 2,000. I'm over 1,400 now. So hopefully, the next, 500 some subscribers come pretty fast. And once I hit 2,000, then it's gonna be a beautiful thing. So Ash, how often they got you driving the 23s over there at Sunset? Because we got 19s, 20s, 23s, and 24s. Simmons got 15, 16, 17, 18, and the 21s and the 22s are advanced. I don't. Well, they do have a few R-bots over there that I heard. Indeed, y'all know the vibes. Let me do this. Oh, I can't even do. I can't start a poll. I thought I was gonna be able to, but I can't. Yeah, the 20s they drive a lot smoother um than the 19s, but them 23s and 24s. I drove a 24 Friday or Thursday. It was one of those 2 days. I drove a 24. I think it was Friday. Yep, it was. That was my Friday. Client, you know, urinated on himself and got all over the back seat. So I didn't drop off my last client. They put me out of service, but I didn't go out for the rest of the day. Boxed by Drift, second channel. Welcome into the live stream. What is the deal about being mod? Are you sub to the channel? Sub to the channel. Let me know that you sub. Go in and comment because I see the notifications pop in on my phone. Sub to the channel, like and comment on my videos, and I ain't got no problem with you being mod. But you have to respect the other mods. You have to respect the chat. I don't preach negativity. I don't, do the timing people out and all that weird stuff. So if you're part of that and that's what you want to do, hey, by all means, man, I will not make you mod, but I would give you a shot. I would give you a shot. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, people get one shot at being a mod on my channel. But welcome in. Where are you from? Where are you from? You know, that'd be a great start. Salute to everybody that's in here right now. So far, he did that. So after he did that, yeah, I was done for the rest of the day, and it was coming into the end of my day anyway. Like I didn't even take lunch. So when I got back to the yard a little bit after 5 o'clock, well after 6 o'clock, I got back to the yard. I basically told him like, "Hey man, take your time. Like I ain't in no hurry." So after 30 minutes or so, they came in, they took the bus inside, they cleaned it, whatever. And then they moved the bus. Like, so I couldn't even post trip the bus after I was done because they took it, fueled it, and parked it. I'm like, I'm not going to walk over this yard and go find this bus. Y'all tripping, you know? But for the most part, that was the end of my day. So I pretty much sat at the yard for the rest of my time until I got off. Yeah, you have been a mod forever. Gangland Mafia in the building, man. Uh, Shout out to Box by Drift, second channel. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Share my videos, man. Let your real ones in you. You're back. E is back. What's happening? E, earlier my phone overheated, and I'm pretty sure you've seen the description. But yeah, my phone overheated. All of y'all stay together. Is another content creator. If you guys want to go in and sub to her channel as well, I gained her from another one of my supporters, Shark Slayer. So I gained her from him, and she comes in and hang out. No, you don't travel like that. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what happened. I was going to go parallel. I was finna show y'all my camera of me parallel parking because I don't have to use the camera. I just use the camera to see how close I'm getting to something, but I use my mirrors. Don't you do that no more. So as soon as I went in and picked my phone up, he's like, "Oh, phone overheated," but it was on the charger, right? Let me talk so to him. That's what happened. It overheated, and I was like, "Dang!" So I put it up under the AC, put it in front of it, and that was that. Wait a minute, hold on. That live stream ended. You don't let her come out of the house like that no more. Okay, you can get tapped upside the head. Don't let her come out the house like that no more, Alexia. Alexia, you are a young lady now. You don't do what other thuggish girls do. You don't do that. Don't ever let me see you. But what's up, B? How your day going? I was being nosy. My mom back there giving somebody a tongue lash, and I know y'all hear it. Yeah, so what's happening with y'all, man? How's y'all Sunday going? How your hair look. I'm hungry. I don't give a damn about nothing, but you don't. I want a snack. Hold on, y'all. You ain't thugging it. You ain't no thug. Understood? Hello? All right. Now we cool. Who is that? Who baby is that? Oh. Hi, baby. Well, cheese crackers it is. Yeah, my mom, peanut butter crackers. Yeah, my mom don't play no games. It's good to see you. Mom's always going in. And she on speakerphone, so she talk stupid loud. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Bruh. Okay. Shout out to you, Ash. What you on lunch right now? I wish I could. I miss you too, baby. I miss both of y'all. All of y'all. I even miss your crazy mama. I miss your crazy mama too. I just listen in and my mom just be. It is. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Just stay away. All you can do is just stay away from her right now. You need to worry about Alexia.
Nope.
We're on the choose to go back.
I can't do it. Oh, downtime, then lunch. I can't do it. So I was gonna do this. I ain't had a Coke in a little while.
She ain't trying to go back.
But
Brianna's not trying to go back to school. Okay?
0 fat, 0 sodium,
Why
0
she
carbohydrates,
letting her
0
mama
sugar,
go back?
0 protein. Contains 0 juice.
How is she letting
So it's
her mother
typically
hold her back?
grape flavored water.
Why is she letting her?
Yeah, Ash, you just gained a sub, so let's Ash need to start posting some content. Oh, I do have Coke. Hold on. I forgot I had a drink earlier.
Can she do school overnight? Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, I'm not finna drink it either. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, Ash, you need to start posting content. Hey, how long you been doing content? Ash ain't gonna do it for probably another year. Ain't that right, Ash? I be tired too, right? I still do it. I still do it. Days off. But honestly speaking, I typically find like the perfect time to do it because on my lunch now I only get 30 minutes. So I have no time, right? Because I gotta, you know, depending on the area, I gotta wait for the video to load and all that stuff. So for the most part, I will do my shorts and things like that in the morning. That's typically like morning motivation, inspiration, positivity. Um, on the weekends, I will do the weekends is when I do my live streams now because throughout the weekdays, like when I get off of work and all that, I may start going live every day after work for about 30 minutes, you know, and then on the weekends, I'll probably do like 2 lives, like probably one in the morning and one in the evening. What did you say? I'm so shy with it, but I'll try. Shy with what? Like just posting videos or just how many subs do you have, E?
Don't pressure her. Don't pressure her.
Yeah, that's just, just get to it. Yeah, just post something.
With your mama dealing with that issue, you know.
Yeah, everybody's different, right? I would say, when I will always tell a person like whenever that person is absolutely ready to start posting, me, I went in head first. When I was able to go live, I was on it fast. I can go live, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, hit the live button. I was just there, right? And here I am, 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to ladies of I Talk. RP's in the building. If you guys have not tapped into the ladies of I Talk, please, please, please go and support their channel. Please, I beg you guys. You know what I'm saying? Are You Locked In crew, Gangland Mafia community, Tenfold crew. If you guys are part of this Tenfold crew, yeah, man, everybody has a movement going on. Yeah, ladies of I Talk with E. Hey, you need that that motivation, inspiration from another channel, right there. Yeah, they are dope. It's a duo. So it's Bori and my bad RP, but it's RP. You know, dope women, very knowledgeable, very entertaining. They live streams go up. They do game nights and everything of that nature. So they give you to um, they give you guys a chance to engage and come in and to, you can speak your truths. You don't have, like, when they do they live stream panels, you don't have to show your face on it. You can just, yeah, they're dope. I just can't say too much too much about them. They're just freaking amazing. I think I gained the ladies of I Talk from shit. If I'm don't see y'all hear my mama, don't pay her no mind. She get on the phone and get the hollering and all that. But yeah, um, it's a it's a beautiful thing to come in contact with all these different communities. Um, another one, newer subscriber, supporter. Shout out to, what is her name? Sin City Raps. Shout out to Sin City Raps. That was the one that came into my live stream just this past Saturday, and she brought her pretty much, not her whole community, because she has over 26K thousand subs, right? But a small little number of them came in and hung out with your boy. And enough said. They flooded the chat. I gained 28 subs from that just one live stream, which was pretty freaking awesome. I enjoyed the time that they came and hung out with me. I was overwhelmed. I ain't gonna hold you. I was stupid overwhelmed. I couldn't stop smiling. I was going through the chat. Everyone that commented, I went all the way up to the beginning. I was like, "Hey man, shout out to you, shout out to you, shout out to you. I appreciate you. This, that, and the third." I'm finding them slowly but surely. I appreciate the hearts, man. All that counts. I just appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with me. Yeah, community building is dope. I'm here to support anybody that supports me, and even if they don't, like, if I sub to your channel and I go in, I'm not looking for you to sub back. I'll go in, I'll let you know that I'm new. If I jump on your live stream, or if I just catch a video and I go to your channel and I like your content, I will typically say, "Hey, look, I'm new here. Just sub to your channel. I'm here to support you." That's up to them if they want to go back. It's like, please, I don't be in the comment. Please sub back. I beg you. Just put your sub in my hand. Nah, that's how it is. What it is. Like, either you're gonna sub or you're not. If you go on my page, you see my content, you watch my videos, you watch my shorts, you like what I got going on, you like the vibe that I'm giving out to these YouTube streets. Hey, by all means, man, if you sub, blessings to you, and I hope you continue to support. But a lot of people will just come on in and sub to your channel and keep it moving, and then you'll watch that number shoot through the roof, and then the next day you'll look up and that number then shot right back down to where it was, or not, if not lower. And it's happened. Had I not lost subscribers, I would have been well over 2,000 by now, well over, or just about to hit 2,000, right? But people don't know the concept of subbing to a channel. Shout out to Chip, because Chip said YouTube is not playing that sub for sub, anymore. Like if you're going to sub to somebody's channel, YouTube absolutely want to see you engage with that person's channel and vice versa. If you don't, YouTube like, all right, whatever, bye. You know, you're hurting this person's channel because you're just thinking your sub is going to stick and you're not going to engage. Like YouTube is based off of numbers. Yeah, at least, like and comment, go through, the shorts and, whatever. Even if you're in a flooding stage, right, and you just go through and you just like everything, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're actively just going in and you're taking 30 minutes out of your day, 20 minutes, 10 minutes out of your day just to sit and watch a person's channel, right? That helps them out, it gives them the watch time hours. That helps that channel grow. That helps that person gets closer to being monetized. Like, and that's my goal. Like, I'm trying to get monetized. I want to get to the point to where I'm able to, have financial freedom. I don't want to be rich. I don't. I want to be able to, you know, look at my bank account and be like, all right, cool. I got this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Or look at my revenue for the month here on YouTube, and I look, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can pay my bills, I can do this, I can do that. And then when I get my check from my job, that's pretty much still like free money. Like, I can save that. I still got money in the bank from YouTube that I ain't even touched yet. So my goal with that is that, just get these monthly checks from YouTube once I'm able to get to the point to be monetized, and just save it. Throw my checks on top of that and just save and save and save, because financial financial freedom is everything to me. You would get there on the road. No, for real. And Ash, on that, I actually really found out like my real watch time hours. I absolutely found out the real deal on my watch time hours, and I'm nowhere close. I'm nowhere close. I would say I have another 3,600 hours to go. you know. So with the help of you guys coming in, watching my videos, sharing my content and everything of that nature, coming into my live streams and hanging out with me the way y'all do. E, you're new here, so I just appreciate you being here. You know, I don't know if you just like looking at me, you know. um, I think Ash, just about 400 watch time hours. That's dope. Princess is back. Hello, Princess. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I ain't seen you here in a while. Princess is another day one supporter, that's been here. Haven't seen her on my live stream in a while, but hope all is well. Yes, that I will, Ash. I will get there. Just stay positive, and you got this. You know me. I'm always gonna stay positive. Now that I know that my grind has to be a little bit more harder, I have to, do more live streams. People have to actually stay in and, engage for this little time, so that way, that number will grow, over time. I respect that. I respect that. One day at a time. Never rush the process when things are, not going to your favor. So, just keep at it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's always good to have you here. Um, slowly but surely you'll get back, to um being a number one regular like you normally used to. I've caught you a couple times in struggles lives. He's pinned your comment, so I haven't really caught you on my live stream in a long time. But Princess is another dope person. She's very respectable, very understanding. She comes in, she enjoys the chat, she enjoys the live streams, and another supporter, another day one supporter. So I respect that. She's from the UK. Shout out to the UK, all the way out there. You know, it's probably morning time out there, or after. Yeah, it's probably morning time out there. But yeah, man, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all for real. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. This is my second live stream of the day. Yeah, you have like I don't know. A lot of people have been saying that. Same for me. Like I don't get a lot of notifications when people do post. And I go back and make sure that the bell is hit and all notifications are on and they're there, but I just don't get that. Oh, it's 12:30 a.m. Okay. Hashtag day one. You know the vibes, Ash. You know the vibes. Hashtag day one in the building. That's gonna be another hashtag. Hashtag day one. Hashtag gangland mafia community. How many watch hours do you need to get monetized? So officially, watch time hours from live streams and actual videos that you have on your channel is a total of 4,000. Um, if you're doing shorts and a lot of shorts, that is short watch time hours to get monetized is I think at 3 million, and then they have another one that said like 10 million, and so on and so forth. So, do you have the YouTube Studio E? If you have the YouTube Studio, if you don't, I highly suggest. Okay, so you do have it. Um, when you go into the YouTube Studio, you can go down to the bottom right where it has a dollar sign on your phone, whether if it's iPhone or, and I don't know what it looks like on an Android, but I know an iPhone, it's at the bottom right. It says earn. You will hit that, and then you can see your numbers. They highlighted in blue or whatever, um, and it'll let you know, you know, what your watch time hours are, and how far. Just put it to you like this: like that bar has to be filled up. So once that bar is filled up and everything, then depending on how you do your channel, whether if you do long form videos or short form videos, right? Anything under 3 minutes or just about 3 minutes is considered a short. Anything over that 3 minute part coming into like 4 minutes is an actual video. You know what I'm saying? So there's pros and cons, but I really just found out because I was looking at the lifetime watch time hours and I'm at well over 3,000, like 3,500. So I thought that was like what I was looking at. And it was like, no, like my cousin sat me down. He's like, no, this is your real watch time hours. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm just about 400, 3,000 short of what I had seen. So, it works. Okay, I have a question for y'all. This was asked in the UK to members of the public. Do y'all wash your legs when you shower? Yeah, I wash my legs. Why? People in the UK don't wash their legs? I wash my legs, my feet, my underarms, in between my toes, in between my hands, like, all that get washed, you know, in between, behind my ears, in my ears, like, you know, wherever there's skin is washed. You know what I'm saying? I swear. Wherever there is skin, it gets washed, it gets rubbed down, it gets scrubbed down. I swear. Oh yeah, for me, yeah. Like like I say, I'm just about at 400 watch time hours. Um, so when that time comes, hopefully, with the teaching of Chip and what I got going on, and once I don't, I can't do the Google thing and all of that just yet. Um, it's I don't know, like I'll figure it out, right? But I want to get to the point to where I can get another side phone versus my own personal phone, so that way I can absolutely just use one phone strictly to record videos and all of that stuff, and then I can use that to upload it to my YouTube. That way I can use this phone, strictly for personal business. You know what I'm saying? And my other phone is what I use to do my long, long, long form videos, short form videos, like 7, 8 minutes, whatever, and vice versa. So that way I can post those. So do I, but the amount of people who said that they don't wash their legs was one genuine shock and two straight up nasty. For real. Everyone I know washes from head to toe. Never seen one. Yeah, without a doubt. You know. Yeah, that's that. I got that from Chip E. The Are You Locked In community. I got that from him. I was on his live stream this morning. He was talking about that. He's like, if you don't have two devices, like you need to get one, even if it's an old phone, right? That's turned off and you don't use for anything, and it's probably collecting dust. Find a charger, charge it. 9 times out of 10, that YouTube app is on it. Download to YouTube Studio, use that phone, log into your YouTube channel, and just run it from there, because I feel that that is a good way to optimize, like upload more content. If you just use your phone. A lot of people have like these fancy cameras and things of that nature. I don't have that just yet. In due time that will come. But for now, I am looking into probably going to a pawn shop or something, just buying another iPhone, just to just to use for content. I can record longer videos and get out there in the world and and do a lot more exploring, versus having my phone, and if I'm recording and a phone call will come in, and I'm interrupted, and it's just too much. So I could be recording with one phone, this phone will ring, I'm able to answer this phone while still recording. Like, I'm gonna call you right back and let me shoot this video real fast, and I'll be right back with you, hang up, whatever, tripod still in hand and all that stuff, because it helps. It will typically help, you know. But Princess Lady, yeah, the people that don't wash their legs, yeah, I don't get it. Are they the ones that just let the water? They probably, yeah, you know what I'm thinking? They probably think just because they lathered up the top part of their body, just from the soap running down their legs and all that stuff, whatever, that is cleaning, and it's not. Phones are so good, you don't even need cameras anymore. I have a GoPro Creator Edition, and I don't even use it. I wish I had a GoPro. Giovanni, man, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome back, man. I appreciate you being here, brother. You got a GoPro Creator Edition. You selling it? Yeah. Yeah, if you selling that, yeah, politic with me, put me on the payment plan. I'll buy it. I've been wanting to get me a GoPro. I can set that GoPro up in my car, mount it on the top of my roof, and just record. Shoot, I need one. And I'm also looking into getting a drone. My cousin had a drone. I don't know if you guys caught that live stream Saturday afternoon. Um, he flew his drone and he was using it. Man, I got to get me a drone. I won't want like a real big one. I will want to, have a smaller one, handheld, whatever, but with a 4K camera. Ain't nothing wrong with a payment plan. If if she ain't using it, I'm willing to buy it. you know, unless my good friend Ash is gonna help me get me a good GoPro. But I might shoot into a like a pawn shop. They be having all kind of stuff in there that I can use, especially like a phone stabilizer. That'd be dope. Yeah, you laughing. I'm serious. You know, I want to know what it looked like. You gotta take some pictures of that and put that on your channel so I can see it. I want to know what that looked like because I'm really interested. Pierre's in the building, man. Gangland Mafia's in the building. Pierre, what's happening, man? It's been a minute, brother. How you doing? I'm glad I stayed on here long enough. I guess the longer you stay, man, the longer the chances that your day ones come on in. Hey, E, well, Ash is already part of this community, but E, my boy Pierre, Bike Life TV, man, he's also an awesome content creator. He also has a channel. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you could kindly please, go over there and check his content out. You know, trying to help everybody gain at least 3 subs, man. And I'm following Chip's advice, man, to try to you reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, I ain't forgot. You let me know about that GoPro. Yeah, you don't forget. Let me know about that GoPro. I'm very interested. And it's a dope thing because I typically know the people that comes in. And a lot of you guys that come in are regulars. You guys are not new to the channel. Giovanni's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Giovanni, my young player partner. You know what I'm saying? Appreciative, man. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. But you just don't sub. You know what I'm saying? Because your sub won't stick unless you go in and like and comment. At least watch a couple shorts or something. You know, even if you just drop a heart and a like. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Let them know who sent you. So the people in the comments know they're like, oh, Westside sending people over here to Pierre's channel. Let's go check Westside out. Okay, you a real one then. I ain't even got to teach you no more. Well, didn't have to teach you. You probably already knew. Yeah, you probably already knew. You know, probably already knew. But yeah, that's greatly appreciated. Yeah, you pulled up right on the side of my car. Glad I parked way over there. That's what's up, Ash. You know the vibes as well. You know. Ah, you guys get the outside corner view for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Little Vegas views. That's what I like. That's what I like to see, man. We're here to grow together, man. We're here to grow together, man. Shout out to Chip. Shout out to Chip. Shout out to Chip, man. I can't stress that enough, man. Shout out to Chip, man. Anybody that's a part of Chip's channel, man, put Chip's channel in the chat, man. Somebody go to Chip's channel, man. The Are You Locked In channel and his original channel, man. If anybody that knows his tag, put that in the chat, man, so I can pin that. And also, you guys are able to join the live stream. There is a link on my post where you guys can join. So anybody want to come on in and politic, hang out for a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself formally to the people. It's all love. Look at this growth, man. I love it, man. Look at this growth. Look at the growth, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at the growth. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Growth is everything, man. I seen your comment too, E. Vegas views is everything, man. Mountain views. You know, we do have random palm trees all over the Vegas Valley, Henderson, Southern Highlands, Seven Hills, Summerlin, Sunrise Manor is where I am. West side of Las Vegas, Enterprise, Paradise, uh, Anthem, you know, Henderson area, all that, you know, Green Valley area. You know, it's you know you get a little bit of everything. You get a little bit of everything. But anybody can go in. You know, also you guys can post the link in the chat. You know, shout out to Chip, man. I gained a lot of game from Chip, man. This is just things that I've sat and just listened to and soaked in. You know, be sure to post your links, you know, in the chat so that way, if you don't want to, you know, trying to find a person's channel, even though I know you guys can't click on the person's name, you know, I typically try to mod everybody. Oh, and another thing, Pierre, if you didn't know, I said this earlier in my live stream that you know if you have any mods in your in on your channel, right? Um, just make them as standard moderators. Don't make them as managing moderators because what I learned from Chip is that Chip said that making them a managing moderator is that when you go into their shorts and you can only like and you try to comment and you can't comment, that's the reason why. You know, that is the reason why you're not able to. Yeah, for real. I'll catch you live one day. Hey, you trying to jump in on a live stream? You know, you ain't got to show your face if you're still shy. You know, you can turn it around on a dope picture for the people to look at or whatever, and we could just sit in politics. You know, hang out with the people. But if you want to be part of the live stream, you know, go into my recent post on my channel, right, and tap the link, and I'll be able to add you in. But there's no pressure. You know, for now on, I'm gonna start doing these co-host live streams. You know, if I remember to. If I'm moving too fast, I'll just do it, and then I'll think about it. And by that time, I may have, you know, 10 or 12 of y'all in here, and I'm not gonna want to end it. And you know, hopefully you all come back. You know that would typically mess with my watch time hours. But yeah, mod up everybody. Watch out who you mod though. You know, you get a lot of weirdos here in these YouTube streets that will typically use their mod status to time people out for no reason. So, you know, but you know, I trust a lot of you guys. You know, there's certain people that do come in and they just first question to come out their mouth, they don't even say hi. They like, can I be mod? Like what? Like you don't get a blue wrench from me. Like you're new here. You know, I'm just not gonna, especially if you're not sub to the channel. You know, or if you're not really engaging. Like I'm not gonna mod you if you're not engaging with my channel. You know, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. No, it's all love. You ain't got to show your face. That's why I tell a lot of people, like, you don't like. A lot of people are camera shy, or a lot of people don't want to show their face, and I'm okay with that. You know, so you know, in due time, you know, we there's a lot more live streams coming for me. This won't be my last one. This will not be my last live stream. You know, this will not be my live stream, but you know, just a quick overview, quick little overview. see the American flag flying high. That's my baby sitting out there. If y'all see why I got that much room on that side is because I'm like right on the line. Because, well, not on the line, but like close to it, because I don't like, you know how people pull in, and you see how big those parking spaces are. Somebody will pull up right next to your car and be on some goofy stuff. Got myself on the TV. Oh, wait. Nah, for real. A lot of weirdos. Yep, they do that too. I'm fortunate enough to not have nobody door ding my car yet. I have a small one, and it was just like a little tap. You know what I'm saying? I noticed it, because I look over my car almost every day, if not every day. You know. Oh, my back is backing right now. Hopefully they hurry up and get me into this back doctor so I can get these MRIs and all that stuff, because my back needs to be tweaked. My back needs to be tweaked for real, I swear. But yeah, I'm here. I might be here for like another 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and relax and chill out for the rest of the day. Got work tomorrow afternoon, so I don't have to go to sleep like immediately. But Sundays is my rest day where I relax and chill and all of that. You wanna know what I figured out about those cans?
What?
I read the ingredients on them. Ain't got nothing in it. No sugar, no sodium, no juice flavor, no nothing. So it's just like
Where you get that from?
flavored water. What?
That's that.
I had that from yesterday
Where was it at?
in my room.
It's cold?
Huh? No, it ain't cold.
Mm.
No, it's not cold. Flavor water in a can, it is.
Oh, that's what it is?
Flavor water. Great flavored water it is.
Well,
You're right.
Freeze it and taste it.
Freeze it and taste it, and it's gonna taste like nothing.
Taste it and see.
It has no sugar.
It's water.
I'm not finna drink no grape flavored water. I might well make it warm and throw a little sugar in it and stir it up like some Kool-Aid or something.
Hell no.
Water in the can. Ingredients in this contains 0 sugar. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the camera around for y'all. Y'all can see for yourself. Look at this. All them zeros across that. Nothing. Zeros across the board. 5 minutes is crazy. Ash, just let me know you want me to stay. It ain't nothing. 5 minutes is crazy. 5 minutes is a lifetime to some people. I come in here to hang out with y'all. The 2 people that's on this joint. And from now on, man, when people's on my live stream, man, let me know when you leaving. Just don't back out on the kid, man. Let me know, man, so the people will say, all right, man, we'll catch you later. You know what I'm saying? So from now on my live streams, if you guys has made it this far in my live stream, let West Side know when you're tapping out. You know what I'm saying? Let West Side know you didn't had enough, you know, and be like, hey, West Side, nice hanging out with you, but I'm gonna head out. I'm finna go, do this, that, and the third. Hey, man, by all means, man, blessings to you, man. I appreciate you for coming in, tapping in with the kid. But yeah, do your thing. All right, well, politic with me then, Ash. Always. No, respectfully, I there's never no hard feelings here, right? My channel, my live streams is a safe place, man. I'm here to motivate, inspire, man, and hopefully shed a little positivity in the world. You know, with that being said, you guys have to absolutely let me know. You know, yeah, Ash, I ain't gonna lie to you. You do, you do. My mama tripping because she see, because I got my live stream playing on the big screen. Yeah, she's like, what? Hashtag safe place, yes. Hashtag positive place, yes, indeed. I really only stick around in the chill communities. Yeah, the YouTube drama. That YouTube drama is for the birds.
Open it.
You finna drink one of them nasty things.
I'm finna see.
You can't taste it no fucking way. My mom ain't got no taste buds. She said
ain't got no acid in it or nothing.
Nothing. No sodium, no nothing. It just smelled like grape.
Okay. It's like grape.
That's what I was telling you.
Got a little acid in it. Little carbonated.
Little soda, little soda water. Yeah, my mom's taste buds is due to another
due to chemo.
Due to chemo. Like the type of cancer that she has, so that's why she ain't got no taste buds, no smell, no nothing. She's never had COVID, ever. Even when COVID was booming, in and out the hospital and all that stuff, she's never caught COVID. Me, on the other hand,
I caught. It belch.
Huh?
It makes you belch.
Water will make you belch too.
It won't make me belch. It's pretty cool.
Salute to you, E. Yes, indeed. Yeah, always, man. Prayers up to my mom, man. The dopest person I know, besides my kids.
Food that blow you up, though.
Yeah, you drink enough of them.
I mean, like, it'll fill you up.
Oh. Ash, you already know the vibes. Ash, you know the vibe. You know what's going on around this joint. What did I do with that? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, you know the vibes, Ash. But yeah, man, I've been doing this for a long time now. Left Vegas, went all the way to Missouri for like almost a year. I need to go back. I want to go back out there and visit the people.
We'll go in the winter.
And the wintertime will be dope. I don't want to go out there in the summertime. It'd be too humid out there. Yep, I got to get back to Missouri. But yeah, I typically left Vegas. Salute to you, brother, man. I appreciate you being here, Khalifa. It was dope. It was dope. The wind current took it. But I guess after the wind calmed down a little bit, it found its way back home. Let me go get my charger, y'all, because my phone's on 4%. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all together. Put y'all on this here charger because, I'm going to look up and y'all going to be gone. It depends. Less expensive than California. Let's put it to you that way. Cosmic, welcome back. What's going on? Yeah, like you go in California, you can find 2 bedrooms for like 2,000. Yes, you have returned. Welcome back, Cosmic. Welcome back. Welcome back. Cosmic, stop putting your business in the streets. But we're glad that you're nice and clean now.
Whenever you get time, then you can peel these shrimp.
You got the shrimp that got to be peeled.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh my God. That's gonna take time consuming.
It ain't gonna take shit.
Had I known they had shells on them, I would have been peeled them shrimp.
Gonna be a lot of meat in there.
E, where are you from? Where do you live? I've never heard that before, Cosmic. If somebody's gone for a long time, I figured they'd be out of town somewhere. Oh, your teacher made that joke up. Massachusetts. That's East Coast time? Boston. East Coast time, right? Yeah, my dad and everybody else they live they're on the East Coast time. New Haven, Connecticut, to be exact. Okay, so it's just after 8 o'clock out there. Okay. How's the rent and everything out there? I guess I'll get my hands washed and go. Y'all want to watch me peel some shrimp? I love the snow. It's about out here. It just depends on whatever side of the city you live on. But a lot of the apartments out here are it depends on the area, but pretty spacious, nice sized patios and things of that nature. I had a 1 bedroom that was like 1,200. 2 bedrooms went up to I think like 16, like 1,500. Freshly fallen snow is the best. Yeah, 2,000 is like a 3 bedroom house in Vegas. 24,000. Who said something about 24,000? Cosmic, what are you reading? Oh no, like 2,000. You'll get a nice apartment out here for 2,000. Spacious, a lot of room, washer and dryer, you know, central heating and cooling, all that. I've heard in San Diego, one of my friends that lives in San Diego, they don't have AC because they're on the coastline, so first snowfall of the season is always the best. Typically here in Vegas, we don't get that. If we do get snow, the city goes up in an uproar and people go crazy, and that's all you see is postings on Vegas. Yes, but yeah, you right. No EC is crazy, but a lot of people have to go get those what do you call them? Uh, what am I thinking about? Help me out, y'all. What am I thinking about? Swamp coolers. You know. All right, get this shrimp peeled real quick. Y'all get to hang out with me in the kitchen for a little bit. Get this together. Who this? All this stuff is in the way, man. Turn the light on. Yeah, we got to get it together. All right, let me get me a bowl. Let me wash my hands. See, we got a big bag of shrimp. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, we are back. All right, let me get this together, y'all. Gotta get it together. This one, I did the wrong one. Maybe I'll use this one for shells. I'll put this in here for now. Double fisted. Nope, I did it wrong again. Use this. To put the water in. Yeah, we gotta get it together. You can drive pretty much anywhere. E? Come to Vegas. Vegas is dope. Me and Ashley will show you around. We both live in Vegas. Two natives. I didn't find out Ashley was from Vegas until we were in our training class together. And we had to stand up in front of the class like we used to do when we were younger and introduce ourselves to everybody. Oh, this is going outside. That's not staying in the house. I ain't peeled shrimp since I worked at the restaurant. Oh, but it's not that bad though. Okay, it's not that bad. I'll use that for the trash. Yep. Oh my God. See, now I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing, boy, because I'm over here struggling. Ash, what time you get off? It's like they're all soft shell. Ooh wee. That's crucial. And you still on you still stage right now? I don't know what to do with myself. At least you got a little bit of entertainment, right? Come hang out with West Side, you know. Come hang out. We go to West Side, you know, getting these shrimp preps and all that. You know what I'm saying? I remember my days working in a restaurant, bro. I'd be sitting around and be peeling shrimp for I don't know how long. Boy. But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I ain't did it before. That's all you got? Just two? But nah, yeah, that'd be dope. You know, I want to get to a point to where I can do a cool little meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Meet some of my either new supporters, day one supporters. You know what I'm saying? I know Ash personally, like we work together. But as far as like anybody else, new, day one, you know, all that. It's always a good time, man, to just to vibe with the people, politic. They come to your area, man. You show them a good time. You hang out with the people. You show them the ins and outs. You know, typically, typically you got to take them to eat. You got to have the good the good spots to eat at. All right, for sure, Cosmic. Yeah, meet and greet is always dope. That's my goal. Once I get to the point to where I'm able to, get around and let the people in these YouTube streets know, hey, look, I'm gonna be in your area. You know what I'm saying? Meet and greet. I'm, coming out there to see how y'all live or whatever. That's my goal. Let the people know that, it's all love, respect, all of that because ain't no ill will in my blood. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody prosper. I want to see you all, do good and anything that you have set forth for yourself. Because support goes a very long way, especially respect. When you got respect for a person, man, that'll typically, you know, let that person know, like, oh, well, Ashley is really cool, or Westside is really cool, or you know, shout out to whoever it was that you went to go see. So it's all love. Yeah, always all love. Appreciate you for hanging out with me for shit, just about an hour or so. Well, since the beginning, because I think you came in like 2 or 3 minutes of me being live. But salute to you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Salute to you. Much love and respect. I ain't gonna hold you, man. So shrimp is freaking time consuming. But we got it. And these are the baby shrimp too. They're not like the real big colossal, you know, big daddy shrimps. Just the little babies. Just y'all get to see my prepping skills. You know, used to prep shrimp all the time. I think I still got videos of things that I did when I was working in a restaurant. Um, you know, uh, for the most part, it was shucking oysters. I worked the seafood bar or whatever in the restaurant that I worked at. First cooking position ever, back in 2000, like 2018. First cooking position. Well, I can't say that. Well, yeah, position. Like I was, like that was my job title. Like that's what I went into work every day to do. Was well, if you want to call prepping a part of cooking, I think it's cooking though, right? Ash, last one standing. Hashtag last one standing. You a real one. Ash is a real one, man. Shout out to Ashley, man. Day one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you being here. I'm in the kitchen peeling shrimp right now. You know what I'm saying? Ash is at work doing her thing. Well, not literally doing the thing. She sitting on her butt right now, ain't doing nothing. Cosmic, welcome back, man. Shout out to Cosmic too, man. Cosmic is another real one. She been hanging out for a while. You know what I'm saying? I almost threw that one in the wrong one. Cosmic, what's the time out there where you at? just about to be 5:30 out here in Vegas. Sun is still shining. Oh, you 3 hours too. Yeah, you 3 hours ahead too. East Coast timers, man. Got the good East Coast time going on. This West Coast time hit different though. Yes, indeed. West Coast time hit different. It ain't take me that long, did it, y'all? Y'all think it took me this long to peel this shrimp? I'm almost done. I got like 5 left, 6 left. But yeah, it's all love, man. Y'all just being here, man, hanging out, man. Y'all the real MVP. You know that, right? Y'all know y'all the real MVP of this live stream. You know, hanging out with good old Westside, man, for a little over an hour. You know, helping me gain in watch time hours. You know what I'm saying? Real ones. Hashtag real one. Shout out to Mugshot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Mugshot. I ain't caught Mugshot live yet, but one of these days, man. You know, shout out to my boy Mugshot. You know what I'm saying? Another day one supporter. Gangland Mafia in the building. You know what I'm saying? Get the rest of these shells up out of here so I can rinse and drain the shrimp off again. All right. That's that. Shout out to y'all, man. All right. Shrimp is peeled. Oh, I got something in my eye. Smell like the gas is on. bag this one, y'all. Can't handle. Good. Damn, it smells like seafood in this one. All right, well, that's done. That's done. Wasn't that bad. In and out like a robbery, you hear me? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, I'm up out of here, man. I've been here for almost 100 minutes. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. Real ones. Hashtag Gangland Mafia. Hashtag day one. Hashtag last one standing. Shout out to Ash. Um, shout out to you all, man. May you guys stay blessed, stay inspired, stay motivated, and most of all, always love yours. Salutes to Gangland Mafia. I'll tap on with y'all later.